Let's take a look at adding a new booking. First option is perhaps predictably the booking date. Inside the admin panel you can select any date for the booking regardless of when your venue opening times are. We'll go ahead and select the 3rd of November. Next we need to set what type of booking it is. So for example, the guest has phoned up and wants an outdoor booking, but we can select that. But for this test booking we're going to select them as inside. Next we'll set how many guests. This is useful for yield management, that is automatic table placement, and well, it's just also useful to know. We're going to set 4 guests. Just under the guest count you'll see a range of icons. These icons mean absolutely nothing. They're there for you to use internally however you see fit. For example, you could agree that inside your venue the love heart means a guest you want to give the VIP treatment, or the flag a guest that's been a concern before. Use them however you see fit, just ensure you tell your team. Now we have the booking slot settings. This is the time the booking is being made for. You can select a start time and the end time will automatically adjust based on your standard turn times. So if we set our start time as 3 o'clock, our end time will automatically update to 5:20 based on our turn time of 2 hours 20. We can at any time however override the end time, which will of course change the turn time. We can also change the end time by just adjusting the length of the booking. We also have the show slot setting. Now this will show you the slots in a predictable fashion, aka the slot types that you use on your booking form. If a slot has a green border, then that slot is bookable and has space. So for example, we're going to select 13:30 and then close that. Once you've selected all your booking details such as the date, the guest count and the booking slot, keep an eye out to make sure there's no red banners appear. If a red banner appears, such as this one here, this means the system cannot find a suitable table for the guests you have selected. This could be because the tables are taken, or there simply isn't a table or table chain big enough to suit them. Next we need to enter the basic details. We'd always suggest a name and 1 contact detail, but the contact details are optional. If you add an email, we can then send them a notification to let them know their booking has been made. The next option is where the guests will be seated. If you have automatic yield management enabled, then the system will have already picked the best suitable table for the guest based on their group size and session. You can, however, override this option by clicking the magnifying glass. This will bring up all the tables in your venue. You can then click the plus to add that table to the booking. You can add multiple tables to each booking, which is useful for table chaining, but you can also remove tables from the booking by clicking the little remove icon to the right of each selected tables. Next, you have the option of repeating this booking. So for example, if you know this booking will always happen at the same time every, let's say, month, you can go every 1 month, repeat it for a total of 6 months. Finally, we have some granular controls, such as being able to add any allergy information you've been provided. This will then show on the booking list and Gantt chart to warn your team members that that person has an allergy. You can add a payment, which is a payment received offline, so you could have had a payment received by cash or with your own POS system. And finally, you can add a note just to say, "Hello, other team member," and any details you want. Once you've added all the details, you can create a notify, which will send a notification to let them know the booking's been made, or alternatively, just create the booking, which won't send them an email. Don't worry, if this seemed like a lot of work, you actually only ever need to put in the date, guest size, and time, and everything else is optional. You should be able to do it within seconds once you start getting used to it. And that is how you add a booking to Booking Ninja.